Welcome to a nearly new day in Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are. We're down near the South Pole because in this part I want to start by making a very simple base as suggested by me so that I can get things up and running. But I'm going to be completely honest, the more I think about it is the more I'm inclined to do exactly what I did in my previous playthrough, and that is to go to a simple capital vessel. So there's a possibility that the toaster may come back again. But before that, I just need to get at least something operational so that I can make an EVA suit and, probably more importantly, some ammunition for my missiles. And I think we're just going to go for a very simple 3x4 base. So we're just going to get into here. Maybe we'll just come out like that. I say this is going to be absolutely nothing special. It's going to be simply to be able to construct the things I need to get up and get a bit more aggressive. I'm just going to get back here and find the blocks that all 30 blocks. So we're just going to get here and what's we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should be more than enough. We'll just put a row across the front like that, and another row like that, and maybe we'll just oops, didn't mean to do that. Back up again. Gonna 1, 2, 3. That there. And we'll just put a little bit of protection across the top like that. Say this isn't going to win any awards for anything, except for maybe the worst base going. And we go here. I'm just going to fish out the small generator and the fuel tank. And we'll start with the generator. Put the generator there, put the fuel tank above. Let's go all the way back to here again. And we'll pick up the... I think that's all I really want for this. Just keep seeing that. Put that in there as well. I think we're knock out some more food. In fact, I'm going to double down with the steaks just to try and get my health back up again. I mean, I've got plenty of steaks and that from killing the telepods. One advantage of being here is that the telepods are quite frequent, and they seem to like queuing up to die. I'll put in, I think put that there. Of course, the first thing we're going to need to do is make a, what we call it, a large constructor. Sorry, brain is a little bit out to lunch. Let's just put some fuel in here. I'm not going to put any large amount of fuel in here. I think 3% would be just enough for my manufacturing needs. And we're going to need to hook up the small constructor to... I think I'll put 2 boxes in, but upon reflection I'll probably just need to work to 1. So we need 2 computers, 2 motors, steel plates, mechanical components, and optical fiber. So I'm going to get back here and see what we can get from here. We're going to need electronics, nanotubes. Well, I want to put all my steel plates in. So we've got steel plates. I thought I had some computers. Okay, I'm just being a bit delusional. I'm certainly going to put in a little bit of... Okay. Put the promethium in because I'm going to need that for my ammunition. just going to get here. Base. Oh, come off it. I'm right next to you. Let's have a quick look. I don't think I've got enough yet to make. Okay, I need steel plates. And mechanical components. Okay. I'm sure. Oh, I didn't put the steel plates in. I'm an idiot. Okay. I think I'll put some silicon in and put that in the ore. The ore can go in there as well. And I think that will be about it. In fact, see, I'm here and I've got space. We'll just bring out the, turn that into, and hopefully that will be enough. Yeah. Okay. Yep, I want a large constructor. And while that's being built, I just remembered something that I need to do. What I'm going to do is split that again, split that. And I need to put some steel plates in here. Why have I got glass and stone in nanotubes in here? I think that can all get shoved into here. I'm gonna just put the portable constructor in here as well. Spare Gatling gun. I really need some medication. The two things I really need is medications to be able to fight creatures, because that's going to be one of the risks when I go for the abandoned bunker and abandoned drone base. If I get bitten, I don't have anything that can really cure me. In fact, I've only got one for necrosis and affected wounds. And the other thing is I need copper, lots of, if I'm going to build things. And this is another reason why I'm half thinking about resurrecting the toaster. Because if I can get the toaster up and running, in fact, what I might do is a modified version of the toaster. So if I can get that up and running, and I feel very much like the Eden project is very much about being mobile. So I think in some ways having a capital vessel as opposed to bases, because if any of you watched other people playing the Project Eden, you will find that there's a lot of traveling around. It's a big collection of star systems. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a total idiot. Sorry about this. Helps if you switch the power on. Ooh. Yeah, that's me talking. That's completely my fault. So we're just going to have to wait a little bit more patiently. And actually, while we're talking about it, I'm just going to show you the possibility of a base attack. So it says base drone attack, next attack difficulty next. That's not actually rated at the moment. And you can see it now shows the Xerax attack and the Talon attack. CPU stats at the moment, it's only 10,000 out of 80,000, so we're well within tier 1. See if it's finished now. Okay, we're finished. Because we're going to have to use the logistics to place it. So if we now put the, I put that over the base there. Cancel the logistics. And of course we're going to have to devices, large constructor, access, cargo box 1. And the first thing I really want is the EVA boost. I certainly want that. That shouldn't take long to make. What I want is my missiles. So we're just going to have to come support vessel, unlock that. And get back into here. And weapons. And I think what I want is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 should give me about 90 missiles. That should be more than enough. And And sorry about this, I keep fluffing it in and out. And just to show you now, no, the base attack is still not high, so we're okay at the moment. And the power in here should be more than enough to get things going. And what we're going to do is put that back in. We're ready to go. Keep looking around, make sure no one's going. Oh, while I'm actually thinking about it, let's just go down and check my water generator, so that maybe we can make some oxygen. So I'm going to need that if I get up into space. Okay. Okay, now I don't want to keep that trickling forward. Just get up into here. This into here. I think what I'm going to do is there's one water container. Make about 5 of those, and then find the oxygen. And we're going to make, say, about 10 of those. Let's get back up to here. Right, I've got the EVA boost, and the missiles are coming out quite quickly. Now, the EVA boost is going to be very useful in space, but you can see it's minus 150 armor. If you look at my armor value, the light armor's only got an armor value of 152. So if I put the EVA boost on with the my light armor, that means it's going to destroy all my defense capability. But if I can't find medium armor, that's something I'm going to have to go with. But we're just going to be very careful in any face-to-face combat. But what I'm going to do is just drop the EVA boost into there. In fact, I'm kind of half tempted to change. Oops, no, don't need that. Kind of half tempted to change my normal armor, because that current armor I've got is pretty damaged. So, because it's down to 198 out of 40. So, if we're going to go in against the abandoned bunker and all that, we're certainly going to need a bit more defense capability. So maybe having an armor with full hit points. I mean, I can always repair this later on. Right, let's just get back over here. And it's going to pick up the ammunition. And what I'm going to do is we're going to have a quick look at the stats. Next attack difficulty, next attack 1. So it's not particularly that interested in me just at the moment. But it says there's a 57% probability. So I think what we're going to do is power the base off and make it public. Just to give it a very low profile with respect to what's going on around. And before we take off, let's just get things in here. I think we'll just grab another state. And of course I'm going to need to switch the constructor to container controller and ammo. And I'm just going to put this on. Ammo, put our missiles in there. And I think what I am going to do is, right, let's see, I think we're going to do about another 1,000 rounds. And I need the thrusters on. And of course we can't steer, so I'm going to have to jump out, jump back in again. And we are now in a position to dish out a little bit of grief, should I need it. Oh, that's fully loaded. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go out to about here, just to open up and see what's here. I don't want to push too far north yet, but I think what we're going to do is just come out this way, just level the ship up a bit and see what's here. It says there's something to the north of us anyway, and then we can use the daylight to move back against the abandoned bunker. This is whatever it is to the east. So it's not looking like there's anything in this area of great value. No. I was hoping that we could find an island or something in this area, but obviously not. Of course, this island over here is where I started out, and I do really want to get into here because there's some copper deposits here, and the other thing also, there's a submerged tank up here, which would be something really nice to have a go at. In fact, maybe can I? Trouble is, there's defences around there. Right, it's saying that there's stuff to the north and west. What's still to the west of me then? Okay, and it's height, gain height, gain height, gain height, gain height. There's the patrol vessel. There's a part of me that says maybe it's time to now, one of the ways to get the patrol vessel is to come in from the rear. Because most of the defences are on the front. Whereas I can't remember where the guns are. It looks like he's actually coming in my direction. So oops. Wait. Okay, let's go with the first person. Gotcha. Right, we got the... I think there's another gun just there. Now he's trying to turn to bring his guns to bear on me. The trick is to stay behind it. You can see he's still trying to turn. We can get up the upside of him. Turret gun just in the front there. Another one down. What I'm really interested in the moment is pulling his teeth. If he's got no weapons, he's no threat to my base or even me. I don't really want to get him to crash. Not, well, certainly not over the water anyway. I just want to... Trouble is I can't really see where he is, what weapons. I mean, it's not that heavily armed once you've got the ship to take him down. I think, is that it? I'm just gonna fly underneath, make sure he's got no belly weapons. Now, if I remember correctly, he's got sentry guns. Haha, I gotcha. So I don't really want to waste ammunition on making him crash. I just effectively just want to pull his teeth. Because he can fly around completely on his own after this and not bother me at all. Let's just get in. Awesome. Yeah, I think we've definitely pulled all his teeth. And you can fly around now, just being annoying, but you can't do anything about me. You can't bounce me anymore. Maybe just... Now the core is right up in front of here. In fact, what we could do... Nah. I'm just going to leave him alone now. We pulled his teeth. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And I'm just going to put away, reload. And I'm just going to find somewhere. Ah, gotcha. I'm a lot happier now. I'm fantastically happier now that the patrol vessel is no longer a threat. Go back into this direction here. Now we did take a little bit of damage, so what I really probably need to do is stop somewhere and kind of pick up some more resources. I've now got the aerial advantage. And what we're going to do is just come in here and just see if how much can actually take that much damage as well. Quick look. I mean, you did get some. I can't believe that I didn't take any damage at all. There's a little bit of damage there. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop down, skim the surface a little bit. Because what I want to do now is effectively see if I can find some copper, anything of great value. It still says there's a lot to the north of me. I'm kind of inclined to go north and just to do a reconnaissance. And maybe I'll save the abandoned bunker or something to the next part. Because I would like some meds. If I could find some. Right, so I think we will go north and see what we can find. Let's keep an eye out. I know I'm a little bit too high really for... Right, it says east. Okay, let's just... Hello, Mr. Patrol Vessel. I'm feeling very sad for you. As I say, once I've got the plenty of resources, I probably will take the patrol vessel out, but at the moment there's not much point in wasting ammunition on him. I'm more interested in getting other resources. This doesn't look good. That doesn't look like a Xerax base, but at the same time I don't really want to get into... Just keep low a little bit for the moment. Just to see what that actually is. If I stay low... I found an unknown structure. Okay. Oh... Okay, drop down, drop down, drop down. Go low. And there's a drone coming in. So we've not getting whatever that is. That's an advanced spaceport. That is trouble. So, we've got a satellite wreck, radar station. Radar station could be nice. Although, with that advanced spaceport lurking there, yeah, definitely would like to have a crack at that radar station. I don't think it's actually got that much in the way of weapons, to be honest. So we're going to have to be a bit careful. Epsilon defense. There's the Epsilon. Minigun drones. Definitely going to have to get a technique for taking down this Epsilon defense system. There's the Epsilon defense. So that's looking pretty good. So we're just going to fly away a little bit towards the east. We've got the old tower, got enough Epsilon defense. Actually something to... Well, we're going to go this way because it says there's plenty of stuff this way. So we'll see what we can find over here. What I'm really looking for is a bit of a soft touch Xerox base that we can get into without having to kind of spend too much time taking down hostiles. We're just gonna... There's the old tower. That's probably not going to be worth much at all. Another Epsilon defense. Right, I got an unknown artifact over here. Another Epsilon defense base. That's a level 1. We've got a smuggler's barge here. Can we take that Epsilon defense base? Can we take him from high altitude? Although the smuggler's barge is... could be a good pick. He's 180 meters away. How deep? Wonder how deep the water is here. So we've got no threat from the what we call it, the patrol vessel. There's 90 meters, 88 meters, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81. Let me just get into here. We're going to put the helmet on. And I'm just going to... Wow, this is deep. We're not on the radar. This is really deep. But we might get something of value down here. We can swim. Oh, it doesn't look like there's going to be that much here. But, well, we got electronics. We've got fuel for something that I don't really need. Ammunition, that could be useful. A little bit more electronics. Anything else here? I mean, I could take some more steel plates off this as well. I don't want to retrieve blocks for salvage. Oops, grab that. Okay. Some more missile capability that I'm not going to waste my time on that. I know it's only steel plates, but well, it's got its uses. Grab that. think that's it. Just going to swim back to the surface. And should be able to get back into the nightshade. Nothing particularly spectacular from that. And jump back into the ship. But, oh, we can still steer. That's good. And it still says there's something to the north, so I think I want to see what that actually is. But the same. Just keep low to the ground. There's north and west. Got an unknown structure here. Ah, this could be useful. Nothing around. In fact, this could be very useful. It's going to have some, what we call it's in a. There's the front entrance. I'm going to drop down. Okay, yes. Take the helmet off. Make sure everything is loaded. So what we're going to get in here is some nightmares. We're going to get in here. Out you come. Go. Oops, panicked a bit there. Sorry about that. A little bit of panic there. I just wish I could default the Gatling guns to the first position. Yeah, a little bit panicky. Okay. What gets me that you take that hit. I think I got the second one as well. There he is. Yeah, I wasn't worried too much about actually being attacked. What I was more worried about was the how can you say, the getting dermal parasites or something like that. Great, we got some fusion cells, which is useful, but I would rather prefer to have had armor. Tactics useful, laser rifle. We've actually got ammunition for that. Minigun, that could be useful. And there's nothing else in here. The core, if you really want to destroy this, is actually up just behind here. Whoops. Just in there. There we are. And just to show you, we can. I don't want to just get salvage the hardened steel blocks. That's armored concrete. Not really interested in that, but probably take a few of these hardened steel blocks so that we can get the Sathium. Don't want the concrete. So taking the Sathium out of here would be quite useful. Oops. Because if I want to get the toaster in, having this could be quite useful. Back to what I could do. Oops. Okay, let's just take that out because it gives me some mechanical components. Take that as well. There's only 4 steel plates. And Xeno blocks. Oh. I mean, I could core this and strip it down, but never mind. That's not particularly that important. Oops. Back in again. I'm getting into the habit of unknown structure. So we've got. Right, let's just put this in. I should have. There's be a bit more ammunition. Container controller. Actually, that can go into the fridge. Put those down there. And I suppose what I should do really is make some more food. I'm just going to go to constructor. I don't need any more ammunition, so we'll just look into the fridge. And can I make any meds? Got the herb for dermal burn and frostbite. What I really need is some of this stuff. We've got to find some confetti moss scrapings. I've got loads of this, so I'm going to make another 10 steaks. That means what I can do then is eat some more of these and get my health back up again. And right, it says there's something to the east. Just to wind up, I'm just going to show you what I was talking about. If I come into the template here, if I show you the toaster here, you can see I need to get my toaster operational. I need Sathium, Esterum, Zirconium, copper, and copper substrate. So what I'm going to do is maybe make the toaster again. If any of you watched my previous series, you know what you're in for. A very basic ship, but it will give me full manufacturing capability and the ability to do what I want, and I won't have to worry about base attacks. But then again, the patrol vessel's gone, so maybe I could do one of these bases. Which one? I mean, to be honest, the base that I really fancy is this one, but we will need to get 9 concrete grow plots. I think you could actually make those in the large constructor, but I would have to go and confirm that. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will most likely do is explore out this area on the way back to my base. Just open up this area a little bit and see what's here. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.